Hello. So we're going to discuss this slide using litmus paper, your pH power up, discovering acids, bases, and salts with color. And we also have here the illustration of the litmus test. So if you're going to analyze the image, if you have here an acid, you're going to dip a blue litmus paper, it will turn to red. And if you have a red litmus paper, you're going to dip in the acid or sausaw sa Bisaya pa, it will just remain red. And if you are having a purple litmus paper, you're going to dip it in the acid, it will turn red. For the base, a blue litmus paper, dip in the base, will stay blue. In a red litmus paper, dip in the base, it will turn blue. And a purple litmus paper, dip in a base, it will turn blue. Okay, so I cannot see. Okay, for the neutral, as you can see in the image, it will just remain color. Kung blue ang litmus paper gisawsa sa neutral, magpabilin nga blue. The same thing happens sa red and purple. This is the image of the litmus test. Okay, let's proceed further. Let us adjust this so that you can see the whole thing. Let's ask our AI here, why is it that you're not talking, AI? So our AI is not anymore functional. Let's just stop sharing this slide with her. Alright, so in this slide, we have here, what is pH? So the pH measures how acidic or basic a substance is. And it ranges from 0 to 14. 7 is neutral, whereas below 7 are acidic and above 7 it's basic. So in the illustration, we can see a beaker with different solutions. In the first beaker, we have an acidic solution. When we try to put blue litmus paper in that solution, that blue litmus paper turns red because that's an acidic solution. In the basic solution, when we put in red litmus paper, that red litmus paper turns blue because it's the basic solution. Now, using the universal pH paper, this universal pH paper turns into the color or changes into the color according to what the solution is. For example, the solution is a basic one, so that universal pH paper changes to color blue. And we have here some common things we see around, like lemon that has a pH of 2, for water that has a pH of 7, for the soap that has a pH of 10. I remember when I took my board exam for teachers, I remember in the test paper, there's a question of what's the pH of lemon. So that's just a thing that I can't forget. Anyway, let's proceed. Meet litmus paper. So litmus paper is a special paper made from lichens that changes color when it touches acids or bases. So we have here red litmus paper. Oh, why is it that it's like blue? Okay, for example, it's a red litmus paper. So it will start as red, then it turns blue when it touches a basic solution. But it stays red when it touches an acidic solution or neutral substance because it's a red litmus paper. Never mind the image because it says here blue. And we have here the blue litmus paper. It starts as blue and then it will turn red when it touches an acidic solution and stays blue when it touches a basic or neutral substance. So we have here the illustration acid. This is an acidic solution, so the blue litmus paper turns red when it touches, and then this is a red litmus paper. It turns blue when it touches a basic solution. So the illustration here is lacking. What's this? This blue litmus paper should be here and the red litmus paper has not been found in this illustration. I'm sorry for this mistake. I'll just correct this later. So acids, the sour power. So what are acids? So these are substances with a pH less than 7. So it tastes sour, but never taste chemicals because it might be poisonous. Then it can be corrosive. It can damage materials. It react with metals to produce hydrogen gas. So kanadeng panty nga mga bayat or mga brief nga mga bayat. Kailan magbayat? That means acidic siguro kaayo. Kaya ma-damage man ang mga underwear. Anyway, blue litmus paper turns red when it touches acids. So let's gibalik-balik nato na kay para dili nato makalimtan. So common acids, we have lemon juice or the citric acid. Vinegar is an acidic acid. So we have here a lemon juice test. So this is the lemon juice and we try to test it. So using a blue litmus paper, the lemon juice, because this is a lemon juice, it's acidic. That is why the blue litmus paper turns red. Oh, this illustration, I think, is not right. Why? Because this is not basic. This lemon juice is an acidic one, so it will turn blue litmus paper into bright red. I'll just correct this too later. So basically, this was created by AI, and surely we have to correct some of its output because not everything the AI created are all perfect. Okay, so bases, the slippery side. So what are the properties of bases? So we have first, they are having a pH greater than 7. So 8 to 14. Then it feels slippery or soapy to touch. And it tastes bitter. But again, never taste chemicals because it might poison you. And it can neutralize acids. So using a litmus test, a red litmus paper turns blue when it touches bases. So common bases that we have around us, the soap. It's the sodium hydroxide, the baking soda, or the sodium bicarbonate. Okay, we have here a salt solution. So the red litmus turns bright blue. This illustration again has to be corrected. This should be a soap solution. It's not a salt solution because it's a soap test. Am I correct? Naon sa nakita ani? AI thing. Okay, let's proceed here. So this should be the soap solution. No, the salt solution. So I have to correct it later. So let's proceed to the next part. The salts, the neutral zone. So what are the properties of salts? So it formed when an acid reacts with a base. It often have a pH of around 7, which is neutral. Common example is the table salt or the NaCl. Many salts dissolve in water. Using the litmus test, litmus paper shows no color change with neutral salts. We have here the process how salts form. So acid plus base turns to salt plus water. Okay. We have here the table salt test. It has a pH of 7. Both red and blue litmus stay the same color. So I should correct this image. The other one akong gamiton. Kani. Mo man yun. The blue and the, what's this? Red litmus paper. Okay. We have here the, okay, lemon juice. So we can do experiment at home using this. Testing lemon juice. So you get a small amount of lemon juice in a clean container. Take a strip of blue litmus paper, dip one end of the blue litmus paper into the lemon juice, and observe the color change. Repeat with red litmus paper. So we can expect that since lemon juice is an acid, so blue litmus should turn red, and red litmus should stay red. It has no change. So take a look at this image here. So again, the blue litmus paper turns red because lemon juice is acidic. The red litmus paper, it will just stays red because this is an acidic. Another illustration to be corrected. This is wrong illustration. Okay, let's proceed. Oh, naunsa naman kani nagsuot niya ang atong kuanon kay sabon. Naunsa sayop nga illustration. Mangita ata og sakto. Oh, ha? Na, baking soda yang illustration na vinegar atong gitest. Pag sure jud ha. O tuara. Baking soda ding asa man ni toothpaste man lagi ka na. Oh, tuara ang toothpaste wala na kuan. Sige ato ning koreksyonan. Na-end na. So this is the summary. This is a very interesting topic. All you have to remember is that in acidic solution, the red litmus paper stays red, and the blue litmus paper, when it touches the acidic solution, it will turn red. For the basic solution, the red litmus paper will turn blue when it touches a basic solution, and the blue litmus paper will stay blue when it touches a basic solution. Very easy to understand.